We had a better day today. I thought guys responded, better intensity, focus. It's as I talked about yesterday. It's the great thing about football is it mimics so many things in life, and the human nature gets to show up, and sometimes you have to fight yourself against that those instincts of what you'd like to do. I love you get an opportunity to have a bye week. You get a sense of where your team is, and the areas that you got to continue to work and improve, and that is yesterday. And going back and watching film, there are a lot of guys that did an outstanding job, but there are a handful of guys that were not at the intensity level, and I felt that on the field. And it's a much smaller number than we've ever had here before, but we still have to make the choice of what we're willing to give, what we're willing to invest, and I thought today we responded. And I thought we got some good work. We got good situational work. Still got speed on speed with the ones versus ones. We're also able to get last 2 days we're able to get some of our players that haven't gotten as many game reps and maybe practice reps. We were able to kind of focus on them and help them continue in their development, which is big. Something we do every Sunday. Throughout the course of the season, just to see those guys grow and get better. We've got some quality young guys. It's also an opportunity for guys that think they should be playing more to go prove it. And some guys are taking advantage of that. Some guys, maybe not so much. But we're working away at it. I'm excited about where we are. I think it's going to be good to give these guys a couple more days off here here to wrap up the end of the week, and then we'll come back Sunday, back into our game week routine, and we got to go get better as a football team.
How intentional are you guys when it comes to figuring out freshmen playing 4 games, redshirting, balancing that?
For us, it's who gets an opportunity to impact for us to win. And I mean, there's I don't ever want to just get game experience for game experience if somebody's not ready to help this team be successful. I'm definitely aware of every play that every young guy gets, and sometimes it's limited in the course of a game. There are times where I will hold somebody unless it's an absolute emergency, with the thought process of what's ahead, and to be able to keep the opportunity for a red shirt. But as we'll get deeper into that here in the back stretch of some guys that you see that are continuing to grow up, that I think are putting themselves in a position to help us. And if they continue on that path, then we'll definitely capitalize on those games. You guys, I'm gonna be like, we're not getting this until what is it, next Tuesday, Monday? We can end with one question. I'll be awesome.
You guys were doing some stuff against the scout team. Is that already UMass, or is that just?
Some of it was correction. Some of it was continued conceptual understanding versus a variety of different looks. So we, I always want to continue with that, and it's part of the reason we go good on good. The things that the defense is working, the offense is going to have to prepare for, whether that's in the game plan, for that week. And then taking the times that we can get extra work, and the things that we do on Sundays too, where we might just take a concept, whether it's a run concept, pass concept, and throw as many different looks of it as we can, so that if it shows up in the game, our guys can go, even if it's not a great call or a great situation based on what we expected, there's still a best answer to what should be able to be executed. And so we're just trying to get as many of those reps as we can as well.
What will you guys do over the next few days, and what's your message?
The players, we have, they've obviously got, everybody that has in-class, attendance will be required to be in class. There's a good number of guys that are still, have a balance of that in some of the virtual classes. So, some guys will get a chance to go home for a few more days, but I'm sure a good majority of them will utilize the opportunity to get home, see their families. I always want them to be smart, be safe, making sure that they're taking care of their bodies, utilizing the time that they have to kind of rest up. There's probably a little under half will still be here in Tallahassee, just throughout the weekend, but just make sure that they're making great choices and utilizing this time to prepare them to be the best they can be come next week.
I know you've been able to do it a little bit here and there on the recruiting trail, but how valuable is this weekend without a game? Can you do that a little bit?
We've tried to take advantage of as many opportunities as we could, and I've been on the road a few times already. you know, and you know, I'll be at games tonight till Saturday night. So it's I'll be 4 straight, just rolling, trying to get out. You know, there's been so many challenges when it comes to recruiting since I've been head coach here. There's so many limited you know, opportunities, and so trying to take advantage of all of those. Our coaches will all be on the road and working through that, and that's what we're gonna do.
What kind of content can you get?
It's evaluation period, so we'll be able to go and see see coaches and get a chance to visit with them. You know, counselors at the school. You're trying to get all the background information on each of these guys, but then you know, we'll hit a couple practices where I can go out and watch and evaluate a practice. We'll hit some games. So just more than anything else, seeing the school personnel, and but we can't have any contact with players.
It looked like Malcolm Ray was pretty active in the
I've been really pleased with Malcolm, and you know, the last 2 weeks he's played the most reps of his career. You know, last week there were some times where he got a little high in his pad level and got you know, some learning experiences, but then there were also, you know, he had some productive plays. You're utilizing his speed and movements. Malcolm's talking to y'all today, huh? So look at him smiling over there. No, he's really done a nice job, and I'm excited about his future. He's a guy that we challenged in the off season, and you know, I think that he's one of the guys. He's been steady. He's been steadily you know, working on his craft and improving, you know, each and every week. And when the opportunity presented itself, he was ready. And you know, we need him to continue to grow and play at high level.
How happy were you that the NCAA, it looks like they're going to give some relief with the transfers?
Yeah, I mean, I think you know, I think the roster management you know, part of, you know, of all the new things in college football. I mean, COVID obviously. You know, everybody getting an extra year throws a different dynamic to it. The transfer portal and just the number of people that are going out and coming in. You know, with the possibility of getting 7 more, you still got to operate in your 85. Which, you know, when you look at COVID and everybody having that extra year, you know, really it was part of our thought process. You know, I think we took 5 guys that were grad transfers that we knew were going to be in their final year of eligibility regardless, to know that we're going to have those spots for sure. But then there's always going to be the dynamics of you know, some guys graduating, some guys, you know, moving on, and so you know, to be able to have some of that relief, I think, is important. All right, guys, enjoy.